Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. I'm going to show you two different ways to do this. One of them I never knew even existed, kind of. We're going to make this shape. I just drew an ellipse. I'm going to move it over. A lot of people will cut lines out. If you just take your Smart Fill tool and fill in that spot, the Smart Fill tool creates a new object. Now, I'm going to left click, right click. I'm going to hit the plus key and I'm going to make a copy of that. But then I'm going to Control D, Alternate C, and I'm going to move the rotation to that node, and I'm going to rotate it 20 degrees. And then I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool again and make that shape so they won't have any overlapping pieces. Now, Control D, Alternate C, click on the X, move your rotation to that node, and rotate it 20 degrees, and then just Control D, Control D. Now, before I really learned this, I used to interactive fill tool them individually. But if we look here and get the interactive fill tool and pick fountain fill, it does them all. So it's pretty cool. The downside in that, you're stuck with that color. You're stuck with that fill, unless you want to go through and change every individual one. You're kind of stuck. You know, you could bring red and have that one red, but that's kind of a long process if you want to do that. So the other way to do it would do to this right here, Control D, move this down here. I'm going to just rotate it 20 degrees and I'm going to make a new object with the Smart Fill tool. And I'm going to move it out of the way for a second. And then I'm going to take and clone it. I'm going to go up to Edit and Clone. Now I'm going to move one of them out of the way. That is our clone curve. This is our control curve. So I'm going to put it up there. Now, Control D to make a duplicate, double click on the X and put it there. And let's rotate it at 20 degrees. And then Control D all the way around. Now, we can take our clone curve and get the interactive fill tool. And now we have a little bit more control and we could change colors on all of them. If we take this right here and kind of make that same scenario, I kind of like, it'll really, well, you know what? I'm going to make that black and make the center white. And look what happens when we put a black box around it. Total different look, but you could still play around with it and get this, and you could swap them. That looks pretty cool. Or you could go this way. You know, you could really see what it's going to look like in real time. That's what I call it. Of course, I think this way is the best right here, so you kind of get a different pattern. Now, we do have some lines there, but you could do one of two things. You could put white in the line. The lines are going to basically disappear. Or you could add black and actually, you know, make it stand out a little bit more. Anyway, think about that. Thank you for watching.